It's Christina Martini at Shavasana, Ashtanga Yoga, and Ayurveda. I'm so happy that you're able to join today to celebrate your practice on the mat. This is going to be a full series of the primary Ashtanga Yoga Chikitsa, yoga therapy, which is the first series, and we're going to be flowing this practice. So if you're an established practitioner, you'll find that the breathing will be continuous in this session. And if you're brand new to the lineage of Ashtanga primary series, do your best to follow through, take some modifications that you are aware of, and if you have any questions and questioning during your practice, just use your best mindfulness to not hurt yourself and do what you can, paying attention to where your breath is. Remember that the practice is delivered and vehicled by the breath. The breath is correct, the practice is correct. We're going to go ahead and begin to sit down for a few moments so that you can understand the Ujjayi breath if this is brand new for you. So you're just going to find your seat, comfortable seat, and sitting up tall. Taking a deep inhale here. And exhale. From the back of your throat or your nostril, breathing in. Out. Beautiful. Again, in. Out. And I always like to start my class with sitting down for a few moments of quietness, of stillness, so you can turn off everything and come into a state of pratyahara, dharana dhyana, entering a state of mind that's relaxed and at ease. Sitting here for a few moments. And then we'll come to the top of the mat. Beautiful. And we'll begin with our chanting. And the chanting is nothing religious with it. It's just basically embracing all of the teachings of the practice and giving honor that you and I can come together and learn. And we're going to come to the top of the mat and just face yourself. I'm going to face you here. Vande Gurunam Charanarvinde Sandarshita Swatma Sukhavabodhe Nishrayase Jangalikayamane Samsara Hala Hala Mohashantiye Abahu Purushakaram Shankachakrasi Dharinam Sahasra Shirasam Shwetam Pranamami Patanjali. Beautiful. Let's have a beautiful practice today. And we'll begin turning to the center of your mat. Samastitihi. Inhale, hands up, Surya namaskara A. Exhale, full down. Inhale, head up. Exhale, jump back. Pancha, inhale, chest up. Shat, exhale. Adho Mukha Shavasana, downward facing dog. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, careful, you're going to gaze up and then take a leap, walk, step, or jump forward. Exhale, nose to your knees. Inhale, straight arms, palms together, head back, drishti, eyes open. Hands to your side, samashtiti. Second one, ekam, inhale. Dve, exhale. Trini, head up. Chatwari, jump back. Pancha, inhale. Shat, exhale. Navadrishti, Ujjayi. Always stepping your feet in so that your heels can ground. 1. Eyes open. 2. 3. Deep breathing, audible breathing. 4. 5. Preparing again to come back to center. Inhale. Exhale, nose down to your knees. Inhale, raise the hands, head back. Exhale, samastitihi. Beautiful, your third set. Ekam, inhale. Dvay, exhale, fold. Trini, inhale, head up. Chatwari, exhale, float back. Pancha, inhale, chest up. Shat, exhale. And again, bandhas, drishti, ujjayi. 1. 2. 3. Eyes open. 4. Strong breathing. 5. Gaze forward again here. Jump through, walk through. Exhale, nose to your knees. Inhale, straight arms up. Exhale, samastitihi. Again, ekam, inhale. Dvay, exhale, fold. Trini, lengthen your spine, head up. Chatwari, float back, low plank, chaturanga. Pancha, inhale, upward facing. Shat, exhale, downward facing. Ujjayi. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Preparing to inhale and look up. And then again, you're going to take your step or you jump back to your center. Exhale, your nose to your knees. Inhale, press your palms together and head up. Behind the hands, look past your fingertips. Beautiful. Exhale to your side body. That was wonderful. Last one, inhale. Ekam, dvay, exhale. Trini, head up. Chatwari, float back. Pancha, inhale. Shat, exhale. Navadrishti, Ujjayi, pranayama. Bandhas, Uddiyana. 2. 3. 4. 5. Careful again, we're going to gaze up and float back to your center. You could bend your knees slightly or step in or jump through the top. Nice. Exhale, your nose to your knees. Inhale, raise the hands, palms together, head back, eyes open. Samastitihi. We're coming into Surya namaskara B. Bending your knees, ekam, inhale. Sit like a chair. Exhale, fold down, feet together, palms down. Trini, look up. Chatwari, float back again or step back to chaturanga. Inhale, pancha. Exhale, shat. Look forward. As you step your right foot in, finish the exhale, and then again your left presses down. Inhale. Exhale, take chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Your left feet's going to step into the center and your right foot's going to press back. And then again, taking your hands up to the sun. And then exhale, take chaturanga. Inhale to Urdhva Mukha, upward facing. Exhale and remain at downward dog for holding the stillness of the body and eyes open. Gaze into your navel for 5 breaths. 2. My video might be showing the legs being opposite because I was mirroring the camera. 3, but the right leg always goes first to the warrior lunge. 4. 5. Careful, we're going to come back to the top of the mat. As you inhale, you gaze up and then walk or jump back to the center here. And then you're going to exhale and fold your nose to your knees. I gave it some time there for brand new practitioners. Inhale, bend your knees and raise the hands up, sitting into Utkatasana chair. And then stand up straight to Samastitihi. Beautiful. Let's take it to the second set. Ekam, inhale, hands up, Drishti, look back. Exhale, Dve, fold. Trini, inhale, head up and lengthen your spine. Chatwari, float back to Chaturanga. Pancha, inhale, chest lifted. Shat, exhale. And then look forward, finish the exhale at your right steps in, left foot back, inhale, hands up. Exhale, taking it back down to Chaturanga. Inhale, Nawa, that's your chest lifted. Dasha, exhale, look forward, finish the exhale, left in and right back. Inhale. Exhale for Dwadasha. Inhale for Trayodasha. Exhale for Chaturdasha. And staying here, bandhas engage. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. You're going to carefully come back to the center, and as you look up and inhale, you're either going to step or jump to the front again. So inhale, come through. Exhale your nose to your knees. Inhale, bend your knees, raise the hands, gaze up, Drishti, look past your fingertips. And standing straight, Samastitihi. Your last set, Ekam, inhale. Dve, exhale, fold. Trini, inhale, head up only. Chatwari, jump back, Chaturanga. Pancha, inhale, don't rush. Shat, exhale, we're finishing the breath at every step. Right feet comes forward. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, follow it down. Inhale, head up. Exhale, finishing your exhale at the instep of the left. And then again, inhale, hands up. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha Shavasana, downward facing dog. We're maintaining stillness again here. Eyes open. Deep sound of your breathing. 2. 3. 4. 5. We're going to slowly, again, listen to your body and gaze up. Some of you can bend your knees as you float back to the top of the mat here. Inhale, jump forward. Exhale, bow your nose to your knees. Inhale, bringing your knees to bend to chair pose and hands up. Look past your hands. Got it. Beautiful. And then Samastitihi. Opening to Padangusthasana, hip distance apart. Catch your toes. Inhale, gaze up. Exhale, fold down, boxing your elbows away from the body. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax your neck. And now we're going to inhale and straighten up the arms here for just a few moments. Make sure the arms are straight. Slip your hands underneath the Padangusthasana. And then again, pressing your hands underneath the bend of the wrist. And then bow your head between the knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then now we're going to slowly look up with your hands straight as well. Here, inhale, gaze up and arms straight. Exhale, hands to your hips if you need to bend your knees a little bit. If not, come up straight up and bring your feet together, Samastitihi. We're going to open to the right here, and then again, I'm going to face you. We're going to take the right foot first, pointing, and then go ahead and take Trikonasana, catching at your right toe, or place your hands on your shins, wherever you can open your triangle. And Drishti, look up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When we slowly rise up here, we're just going to turn the left toe and then hinge down to catch the left toe for the left side triangle, Trikonasana. Looking amazing. 1. Are you still breathing? 2. Don't rush. The more prana, the better life source we have. 3. The practice is about the breath and stillness of the meditative mind. 4, 5. We're going to slowly come up, and then we're going to pivot back to the right foot. Drop down the left hand behind the foot. Revolve to Uttita, Parvita, Trikonasana. Right hand going up to a nice revolving triangle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, coming up, cartwheel the hands over to the other side, dropping the right hand behind the foot. And then again, the right hand, palms will face the wall that you're looking at. 1. Tight fingers on the top, wider hands on the bottom. Pull your navel back. 2. Uddiyana Bandhas working. 3, 4, 5. We're going to inhale, and then we're going to step back to Samastitihi, placing our 2 feet together. This time we're going to open about 4.5 to 5 feet wider at this time. Parsvottanasana, side angle pose. Lunge the right knee, hip, drop the hand. Make your arms parallel to the height of your knee. And then again, hands over your head. Tight fingers, look at your fingertips. Chin underneath your under armpit, axilla. 1, 2, still breathing. 3, I feel like Pandora, you know, it says, are you still listening? We're still breathing. 4, 5, inhale coming up, hinge on the hips and the left knee, dropping the hand behind, and again raising the hand over. Arms open. 1, sagittal plane. 2, oblique stretch. 3, 4, 5. We're going to go ahead and come up, and we're going to take this to revolving side angle stretch. So again, you can either take modification with your prayer hands, or I'm going to demonstrate here the full practice. Yes, the full expression. And so then your hands is behind the foot, and then your right hand's over your head. Your knees and shoulders are together. 3, keep staying steady. Don't think about how long you've been in the pose. Rather breathe instead. 4, doing amazing. 5, and you're going to carefully rise up with your Uddiyana Bandha, engage, and then again turn to stomach, turn to chest, attach your back triceps and back arms, deltoids to your knees, palms down and hands over. Keep your neck engaged and gazing at your drishti. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to slowly go ahead and come up here, and then we're going to return back, arms like wings, and then come back to the top of your mat with feet together. Prasarita, padottanasana A. Open wider, about 5 feet to your right. Hands to your waistline. Inhale, chest lifted. Exhale, drop your palms equal distance apart with your elbows bent to the back room. And then some of you widen your stance to take your toes a little bit wider, or take your head down to the best that you can. If you're down near the crown, breathe. 1. We're doing great. Squeeze your arms. 2, engage your thigh muscles. Lift your kneecaps. 3, don't be afraid to dip a little bit more forward so that your hips can stack to your spine. This is a great releaser for your hamstrings and your lower back if they ache, if they're weak. Keeping your breath strong. Inhale. Exhale. And then we're going to slowly begin to transfer the hands to extend. And then that's an exhale at your hips. And then an inhale, rise up. And then exhale there. Take B position. Inhale, open your arms like wings. Exhale, hands to hips. Inhale, chest lifted. Exhale, take your crown all the way down to, again, the center. And deep breathing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to inhale here, getting ourselves careful as we return all one breath, one unit, all the way up. You can bend your knees, give you some extra breathing there, and then exhale. Beautiful. Open your arms like wings, and we're going to take your C position. Interlace your hands behind your back. Inhale, chest your lift your chest and roll your shoulders back. And then exhale, take your crown all the way down again to the floor. Some of you can really, really draw your hands down to the floor while you take your head forward, your hips forward. Yep. Or tuck your neck in without, creating a stress on it and no tension. Deep breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, come up slowly, 1 unit, and exhale there. Beautiful. Inhale, hands to your hips, chest lifted. And then exhale. When you come halfway down, grab your 2 toes for Prasarita Padottanasana D. Inhale, and then exhale, fold down, straight head down, straight crown. Box your elbows out, not too far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now we're going to slowly stretch the elbows to straight arms. Take your hands to your waistline. That's an exhale. Inhale, come all the way up, and then exhale, jump back or walk back to the top of the mat. We're going to reverse your hands behind your back to Parsvottanasana, prayer, reverse hands. Climb it to your scapula, open to 3.5 feet. You're going to take a twist a little bit to your stomach and exhale, fold down to your standing pose. Exhale. Breathe in and out. 2, eyes open, fold in the head. 3, 4, 5, inhale, come up slowly, exhale to the other side, and then go ahead and fold down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, come up. Exhale, step both feet back together and release the hands from the back and enjoy standing straight for a second. Beautiful. Uttita Hasta, Padangusthasana. Ekam, inhale, left hand to your waistline. Catch your right leg, right toe. You can bend your knees a little bit, or you could straighten it out and take a nice deep fold. Box your elbows out and engage your bandhas. 1, take a fold down. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, stand up straight, and then gaze to your left and open to your right. And breathing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to come right back to center. And again, some of us can bow down our head once for one breath. Otherwise, just stay standing. Place both of your hands to your waistline. And we're all at the same part here. And then legs out. 1, 2, stand up straight on the left leg. 3, do your best. 4, 5, let it go. Catch your right hip with your right hand and left hand to your left toes. And again, deep breathing. And if you can fold, you box your elbows out and take your nose down to your knees. And exhale. 1, you're doing great. 2, it's a lot harder, yes. 3, you're doing amazing. 4, I rushed that a little bit. 5, just for some of you that need some help, open to your left, gaze to your right, and maintain stability. 1, you're grounded. 2, your right leg is really steady. 3, you're just enjoying this process. 4, and those of you that need to come back, you can come back. 5, and now you're going to bow your head down towards your knees. And then bring up your chest. Bring both hands to your waistline. And then again, stay steady. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you're slowly going to bring your leg down with gravity. Good job. This one is kind of more challenging. You're going to take your right foot about hip height. And you're going to take it to half lotus and bring your hands behind your back to find any way to bind your feet. You're going to drop your shoulders rounded down towards the floor when you find your steadiness. And then you're going to bow your head closer in towards your knees. And just do your best with 2 hands on the ground if you really do feel unstable with your one hand. 2, we're entered on the pose. 3, once we enter, we hold still and we meditate. 4, 5. You're going to look up for an inhale and exhale there. And you're going to inhale coming all the way up with really true mindfulness. And then exit the pose with the right foot coming down. Prepare to carry the left foot up towards halfway on your hip height. And then half lotus, you're going to reach for a bind again for the left side. And enjoy the fold, slowly coming back down. Ujjayi. 1. If you're still trying to get to the pose, you're fine. 2. Don't overanalyze the pose. No judgment, no expectations, no competition. 3. You're just flowing today with breath. 4. 5. Beautiful. Inhale slowly. Exhale there. Inhale, come up slowly. And then exhale, standing. 2 feet together, coming together. We're going to prepare vinyasa. Ekam, inhale. Dwe, exhale. Trini, head up. Chatwari, jump back. Pancha, inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Shat, exhale, Adho Mukha. You're going to jump to Utkatasana and inhale, Hasta Drishti. That means Hasta's hand. Look up to your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to slowly take the hand back down to the floor and fold our heads to our knees. Inhale, look up. And then exhale, you're going to jump back to Chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. And then exhale, look forward. When you're finished, step your right foot in to finish the exhale. Warrior 1, Vira Vidrasana A. 1. And your hands, yes, beautiful. You're just looking behind it. 2, you're back to Hasta Drishti. 3, 4, 5. You're going to keep your head up, your hands up, and you're just going to pivot over to the other side and start lunging your knees. Beautiful. Breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now we're going to open to Warrior 2. And you're just going to keep lunging your left knee. Opening those arms, fingertips nice and sharp. And gaze beyond your fingertips here for 5 breathing. Continuing the breath. And then now pivoting over to the right side. And again, lunging that right knee. Getting your knees to stack up to your ankle, 90 degrees. Keep the breath nice and strong. Keep your arms strong. Now we're going to cartwheel the hands down and then come to prepare for Dandasana, so Chatwari. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha Shavasana. And look forward as you come to seated to Dandasana. Jump through and then take your hands to your side body and then sit stiff and continue breathing. Pranayama Ujjayi. In, sitting tall. Eyes open, gazing at drishti to your nose, tip of your nose. Exhale. Deep breath in, out. Deep breath in, out. Deep breath in, out. We're going to take Parsvottanasana A, lunging a little bit forward with grabbing your 2 toes. And then again, deep fold, opening your arms about ear height, taking your nose down towards your knees. Parsvottanasana A. Exhale. Deep in, out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Preparing for Parsvottanasana B, inhale, gaze up, and then you'll change your hands to the outside of the feet. Your thumb is between the big toe and the second toe, giving yourself like a pressure point and opening it like a slight book page. In Parsvottanasana B, out, deep fold in, out, beautiful, in, out, in, out. Inhale, gaze up with your straight arm, this time taking it maybe towards the middle of the foot, and then giving yourself a nice deep fold again to interlace to C position. In, out, in, keep breathing. Out, keep lengthening forward, get your nose to your knees, eyes open. In, out, in, and then exhale, crossing your shins, and then take a float back to chaturanga. Inhale to Urdhva, upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Look forward, and you're going to come all the way through to the jump through. Inhale, and then you're going to take yourself to Parsvottanasana, and then your hands, place them behind your cheeks. Fingertips facing in, toes together in the front, heels together. Inhale, raise the pelvis, chest, and head back. 1, upward facing sun. 2, reverse plank. 3, 4, 5, beautiful. Come back to seated, cross your shins. And then again, inhale, take a nice leap back to chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Look center, and so that way when you come through, your legs go right between your arms, coming to seated, preparing for Ardha Baddha Shavasana. Inhale, half lotus on your right foot, and bind them in the back. If you're not binding your feet, just place your hands behind your kidneys, your liver, your left hand on the long leg, and take a fold on your left knee. Breathing in, out, in, out, in, exhale. One more inhale, exhale. Gaze up with your straight spine, long arms, and then exhale, cross your right over left, or your however you jump back, flow back to chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog, slightly gaze forward, and then jump through, take left side, Ardha Baddha, and bring your left leg over to the back. And then again, you're getting out to your foot, and if you're not binding on your foot, it's okay. Just place them in the kidneys in the back. Breathing in. Exhale out. Deep breath in. Exhaling out. Deep breath. Exhale. In and out. One more. And now out. Inhale, look up, and sit back again. Cross your shins, walk it or jump it back to chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale. And then look forward. This is Tiryang, bringing your right feet to come through the side hips as you flow in with your left leg out to your floor. Inhale, grab the 2 hands around the foot, and then exhale, fold down. Follow the breathing equally. Inhale. You might find yourself pivoting here to one side for balance, and that's very common in the beginning. And just enjoy where you can sit steady. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, gaze up here slowly, careful. Exhale, you're just going to tuck the left foot underneath and flow back smoothly to chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. And exhale. Look forward, and then this time you're going to go ahead and draw your left foot to your side hips and right comes straight through. And then inhale, lengthen your arms over to your right leg Exhale, melt your head down to your knees, box your arms out, deep fold. All the arms are toned. In, inhale. Exhale. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale in. Exhale out. Bandhas engage. Exhale. Inhale, gaze up. Exhale, go ahead and cross your shins and or bring it under and take a chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, we're coming into Janu Shirsasana A. Look forward, sit down, straight leg out. And then place the right feet inside the inner thighs on the inner left thighs, and your heel touch the perineum. And again, you want to turn internal on your hip socket on your right knee and right hips. Fold down to exhale. Enter the pose mindfully in. Out. Keep breathing. 5 seconds of a breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Beautiful. So good. Exhale. Inhale, gaze up here. Prepare to jump back or walk back to take chaturanga, to flow for heat, Agni. Inhale to Urdhva, upward facing dog. And then exhale, look center, and again jump through, bringing both legs out. And then you're bringing your left foot to flush into the right inner thighs. We're still in Janu A, left side. Inhale. Janu Shirsasana. Janu means knee. Shirsasana means get your head to your knee. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and you did a beautiful job. And then again, cross your shins, float back, take chaturanga. Inhale towards upward facing dog. And then exhale. And now you're looking forward for Janu Shirsasana B, coming through with straight leg. And then you're going to place your right heel under the center cavity of your perineum, your reproductive area, creating a sitting on your right, and then folding down. Deep breath, inhale. Exhale. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. Inhale, gaze up. Exhale, cross your shins and float back and take chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale here. And then look forward and go ahead and jump through. And you're going to prepare your left to Janu Shirsasana B. Your left heel is going to come under. And then you're going to roll your tailbone over. And then again, take a nice deep fold. Mindful breathing here. Ujjayi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale slowly here. You're going to start to look up, careful. And then exhale. And then again, cross your shins and float back and take chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, and then exhale. We're going to be preparing for Janu Shirsasana C here. So inhale, look center, jump through straight leg, or wrap around your right arm. And then again, you're going to bend at the 90 degrees of your heel to meet your Mula Bandha, your lower pubis area. Your toes are on a toe crunch kind of thing. And then your navel is with your heels, and go ahead and fold forward. Inhale. Exhale, fold down. Inhale. Exhale. Deep breath in. out. And deep breath in and out. Beautiful. Inhale, gaze up, and then exhale, go ahead and take your chaturanga. Nice. And then again, inhale, gaze up, upward facing. And then exhale, look center and come all the way through. And go ahead and jump with your left around. And then bending at the toe cruncher. Heels is again meeting your pubis. And then you're folding down. Breath 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Beautiful. And then prepare to slowly gaze up and take a nice deep breath. Inhale. Exhale, prepare to shoot back and jump back to chaturanga. Inhale, taking upward facing dog. Exhale, taking downward facing dog. Slightly look forward and then jump in and take a seated pose, preparing for Marichyasana. A right knee and right arm. Come inhale. And then Dwe exhale, nose to your knees. Deep breath. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Inhale, gaze up. Exhale, go ahead and prepare to cross your shins and float back to take Chaturanga, Chaturanga, Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Look center, jumping through. Prepare for left side, Marichyasana A. Left knee, come inhale, left hand wraps around. And Dwe, taking your nose down to your knees and fold. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 'And we're going to start to inhale, gaze up again here. Exhale, sit back and then cross your shins and take a float back to chaturanga or walk back, jump back. Inhale to Urdhva, upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. And now gaze forward and jump through, preparing for Marichyasana B. Left butt into half lotus and right knee to your chest. Binding your right hand again, wrapping around the center of your shins. Inhale. Binding your hands on the back. Exhale. Take a nice deep fold with your head down towards the center. 1. 2. If you can get your tempo down, that would be wonderful. 3. 4. 5. Inhale, gaze up. Exhale, unwind. Cross your shins, float back, take chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale. Take a gaze forward, jump through, prepare for left side. Marichyasana B. Inhale. Exhale, right foot into half lotus, left knee towards your chest. And then again, taking your left hand, wrapping it around the center of the shins, and then fold forward. Inhale. Exhale, deep fold, nose down towards the floor, center. And again, eyes open, breath is audible and strong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, gaze up. Exhale, let go of the bind and cross your shins, and then float back. Take Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale to upward facing. Exhale to downward facing. Look forward and gaze through, and then jump through for Marichyasana C. Right knee is going to come towards your chest. Left leg will stay out, active and engaged. Take your left hand and bind it to the opposite side of your right knee. And then again, if you can bend your elbows pointing upwards towards the ceiling, you can bring your hand going back and then taking a bind with that. Gaze to your right shoulder, Parsvottanasana. 1, relax. 2, engage your left leg. 3, 4, 5, and then begin to cross your legs center, jump back, take Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Look forward, come through, and then prepare for your left side. Marichyasana B. Right leg into half lotus, and left leg. Yep, there you go. Nice deep breath. And then again, inhale, gaze, Marichyasana C. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then gaze center. And then again, crossing your shins, float back, take Chaturanga Dandasana. Now we're going to be planning for Marichyasana D. Thank you. Look to your front again and then jump through, sit down, crossing your shins all the way through, float all the way out, long legs out. And then this time, left foot will go into half lotus, and then your right will come into your chest. And then when you're ready, go ahead and bind with the opposite arm. You're going to take your left, take it all the way across to your right knee, and then bind with your wrist, bending back for a twist, spinal twist. Deep breath. 1. Gaze to your right shoulder. 2, 3, 4, 5. Gaze center and then release carefully. Again, crossing your shins and floating back to Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale to up dog. Exhale. And then look to your center and float all the way through. And then take it to your left side, Marichyasana. Again, right into half lotus and left knee to your chest. And then option to bind or just press the back arms. And again, let your right knee rest down. And then again, deep hold, deep bind. Nice. Straighten your spine a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gaze to your center, cross your shins, float back, take Chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Go ahead and look and gaze center, coming through for Navasana, boat pose. Feet will come all the way through and then sitting like a V on your sit spine. Inhale. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, lift, and then sit down. Repeat for 4 more sets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, cross your shins, lift, and then sit down. Third set. 1, 2, 3. You're doing great. 4, 5. Cross your shins, lift, and then sit down. Fourth set. Inhale, breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, and then you have one more, your last set. Breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this time we're going to take it all the way to just chaturanga. And inhale, Urdhva, upward facing dog. Beautiful. Exhale, downward facing dog, and then gaze forward to the center and jump around your arms to Bhuja Padottanasana, shoulder pressing pose. See if you can make it all the way in front of your hands if possible, and hug your knees, inner thighs into your shoulders. Some of you float into Bhuja, and breathing, jump through. Exhale, cross your shins. Inhale, gaze up, and then exhale, take your crown down. And again, mindful balance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to slowly bring our head back up. And then we're going to maintain our feet balancing, holding that, and then cross one over the other, and then shoot back, take chaturanga. And exhale, look forward. We're going to go into Padangusthasana, turtle pose. Jump around your arms and then descend down to your glutes slowly. And then sliding down to sit, your tailbone down. Keep your arms open out, and then slide your heels forward, and then maybe a little bit of your glutes going back. And then just fold down for turtle pose. Breathing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're going to slowly be mindful to bring your hands over to your back, and then your feet's going to cross on top of each other to sleeping turtle, Supta Kurmasana. Make some room for your elbows and your hands to go around your back. Breathing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Be mindful to release your hands from your back and press it in the wave front. And then keep your interlaced feet until you rise up. And then you'll go ahead and come back to firefly, and then let it go and point it out once you're ready. And good job, jump back. Beautiful. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale. Awesome. Look forward and taking it. Look all the way centered. Jump through, sit down. Coming into Garbha Padottanasana, preparing for Lotus. See if you can bind your feet to Lotus without touching it. Right leg goes over on top first. And then your left foot will come out and slide through. And then you're going to take your hands and slip it into the center there, or just hug your knees around from the outside, whatever works for you. This is the beginning. Inhale. And then again, bringing your arm up slowly, and then hold your jaw and deep breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're going to cap your head down with your hands coming in front of your temple. or your head, and then start rolling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Beautiful. And then now you're going to set your hands down and be mindful as you leave your hands in between your calves and your thighs and your knees. You're going to go ahead and lift up for balance here. 1, bring the knees up. 2, yes. 3, 4, 5. Settle your knee and be mindful. Bring your hands out and put it way up front. And then find your elbows meeting on your hips. And then see what you can do to gracefully, lightly float back. And then take chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Nice. Look forward and jump all the way through. Beautiful. Coming into butterfly. Bringing the soles of your feet to open like a book. And the first one, you're going to flatten your back. Inhale, chest up. And then exhale, dropping forward. And then round your neck and be happy with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, you're going to slowly sit up, and then this time you're going to round your back and maybe cap your head around the soles of your feet. Just do your best. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And again, being mindful here as you're slowly rising up your chest. Nice. Cross your shins, float back, take chaturanga. Nice. And then inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And then again, gaze forward, and here we are at Upavishtakonasana. Open splits in front of you. As you jump in, you could float your heels off the ground and cross it over. Nice. Inhale, heels flex. Exhale, grab on the outside, thumbs in the front, forefingers in the back, and then chin out, flat back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stay a little longer, just for a few more minutes. Here, we're going to pivot and anterior tilt our pelvis. When we start rising up, we're going to take our hands and catch it still at the outside of the foot, but this time dorsiflex the feet. Don't point the toes to the ceiling. Point it more towards your eyes. 3, 4, 5. Slowly begin to cross your shins here, and then see if you can maintain a nice balance. And then chaturanga, and then you'll flow back underneath your stomach. Yes, to the low push-up. Correct. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale. And then you are now in Suptakonasana. Go ahead and come all the way through, and then lay down on your back flat body. And then when you draw your feet over your head, make sure that you're activated on your thighs and your toes, keeping that firm, open, wide angle. And then 5 breathing here. Look at your lower back. Make sure you're more over. 3, 4, 5. Roll up for a millisecond. Don't slam down too heavy. Inhale again, and then exit the pose by jumping back and taking chaturanga. And then exhale. Inhale, up dog. Exhale. We're going to enjoy laying down on our back for the rest of these poses. We're almost near closing. Beautiful. Inhale. And then exhale, flat down. Beautiful. Left hand on top of your thighs. And then right hand will be catching the right leg to straight. Supta Padangusthasana A. Ekam, inhale. And Dve, nose to your knees, exhale. 1. You're doing great. 2, 3, 4, 5. Lay down the head flat. Keep your gaze to the opposite side while your leg is turning at the same time. And again, deep breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come back to your center. Inhale, and then take your nose to your knees. And then again, drishti, and then let it go. Right hand on top of your thighs, left hand catch it. If you're going to be somersaulting, make sure you have enough room in the back. And then again, inhale. Exhale with your head coming forward to your knees. Breathe. Press your right leg down, your thighs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. And again, inhale. Exhale. And then gaze opposite direction again. Deep breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So good. Come back over to your center, nose to your knees, and then let it go. And then whenever you're ready, you're just going to flow back and again be mindful. And then take it all the way over and breathe. Nicely done. Good. And exhale. Inhale, up dog. And exhale. Good. Look forward and come all the way through and lay down again on your back. Mindful breathing. We're going to take the 2 feet and halasana. That means roll it over behind you. Ubaya. Padangusthasana. The feet is together here. You're grabbing the toes. 1 breath only. Roll up and start sitting. Balance up. 1. Point your toes forward. Lower your shoulders away from your ears. Send your head back. 3, 4, 5. Careful here when you start to cross your shins and let go your feet, steady. And then tuck and roll back to chaturanga. Inhale to Urdhva Mukha. Exhale. Look forward, jump through. We got 1 more sits bone balance. Mukta Hasta Paschimottanasana. Again, you're going to flatten yourself all the way down. Draw your feet over your head into a halasana, grabbing your heels or the center of your soles of your feet this time. And hold on to it for a moment for 1 full breath. As you start to come and roll up, you're going to sit in balance again on your sits bone, hugging your chest and your thighs all together closer to your body. And then exhale, fold your nose towards your knees. You can do it. That's it. Really squeezing your arm. 1, don't let your muscles go. 2, keep them nice and activated. Energy. 3, keep breathing. 4, we're not done yet. 5, this time you're going to point your toes in front of you. Stretch your arms straight up, head back. Beautiful. And then you could go ahead and start letting it go. And then take chaturanga. And we've got 1 more pose before closing sequence. Got Setu Bandhasana A. Beautifully done. We made it. Exhale. Beautiful. Go ahead and gaze forward. Don't give up now is the best part. Almost near shavasana. Jump through. And Charlie Chaplin feet here. You're going to take the outer corners of your right and left foot and create it like it's pointing towards the opposite direction. And then you're going to press your hips up, your pelvis up, cross your hands over your chest, and then take your head at the back, and then raise it all up to what's known as a Setubandhasana A, part of a bridge pose. Cross your hands over your heart. 1. Stay up. 2. 3. Stretch away. 4. 5. Come down slowly. Again, another opportunity to somersault or just roll up and take your chaturanga. Beautiful. Inhale, Urdhva, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Look center and come all the way through and lay down for bridge. Bringing your knees hip distance apart, your feet hip distance apart. And you can grab your ankle, the mat, or interlace your hands underneath your sacrum. Whatever works for you, grab it a little bit higher from the heel, go up a little bit more, and then now pelvis up. 1. To rise your chest towards your face. 2. Don't keep your knees closer together. Make sure they're hip distance apart. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. Give yourself here, careful when you bring it down. Your hand's going to go over your shoulders for a full wheel. And we've got 3 sets of these. Start from the crown of the head if you want to. Or you could just press up from your pecs and go ahead and prepare. And again, inhale always. And then whenever you're up there, you're going to follow the breath of in and out, in and out, in and out equally. Beautiful. Rising it up all the way to full wheel. Make sure the elbows are straighter. The elbows should not be bending, but in the beginning they do when you're learning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring it down to your crown only. And now press up again. Give it all you've got. 1, 2, 3. Draw your chest over by your face. 4, 5. Go ahead and come down in just a few moments. And then again, we're going to go back up. And if it feels good, you might want to walk your hands in or your feet back. 1, 2. Keep the wheel open. 3. Enjoy it. 4, 5. So good. Yay. And then now draw your knees to your chest and then cross and then rock up. Hands down to the floor and then jump up off to chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Always after any back bending, you should really come down to your seat and then take a forward fold. Parsvottanasana is ideal at this time. Inhale, grab the outside of your feet. Exhale. Deep breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're going to slowly begin to rise up. And then option to take a chaturanga, or you could just lay down if you like. And remember, if you're in your ladies' holiday, moon days, for ladies, don't go up on shoulder stands. Just remain like this. If you have any back injury, you're just going to lift your legs 90 degrees, keeping your back on the ground and your chest, your thoracic spine on the ground. If you don't have any of that, you can go ahead and press all the way up. Use your hands behind you, your back. Press all the way so that your feet points all the way straight up to the ceiling. 1, and you can move your, don't move your neck, but you can move your hips and your feet back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, And you're going to slowly begin to halasana the feet here. Watch your neck. Don't move your neck. The top of the feet should be coming down on the floor and your legs should be straight. Interlace your hands behind your back. Deep breathing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to be entering a pose named Padottanasana, where you bend your knees towards your shoulders. And here, be careful with your neck. You want to draw your knees closer to your shoulder blades. Top of the feet down, toes together, heels together. Interlace your hands. 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to slowly bring the feet back up to where we started in the shoulder stance, and then interlace your feet to lotus, right and then left, and then hang there for 90 degrees, and then bring your hands underneath your thighs. Hold it, chin lock your Jalahandra Mudra real quick until you can base your back. Careful. 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you're going to take Padangusthasana like you're rolling yourself into a pretzel or a ball. And then careful again to draw your back a little bit more over. It is a lot on your neck, so be mindful on how far you've gone. 3, 4, 5. And then again, be mindful here. You're going to slowly release that, pressing your hands down on the ground. Drop your hips and your lower back without lifting your head. Going to take the knees and just draw it down and create a big, big arch on your thoracic spine and your pecs. Hold your feet from the top, and then again, pulling your lotus tighter creates a beautiful opening to your sacral plexus, anahata chakra, heart. Releasing shoulder tension, lower back pain. Deep breath. And then you're going to be coming up here to extended fish pose, dropping your feet to about 15 to 30 degrees. Prayer hands, careful. Deep breath. And then your last somersault or chaturanga. Try your best. We get tired by this time. And then inhale, upward facing dog. Beautiful job. And then we'll prepare for Shavasana, classical headstand. And here we are. We're going to go ahead and interlace your hands and making sure that your shoulders are lined up. Bring your elbows in and then draw your feet. Go ahead and towards the sky. Shavasana, headstand. And again, slightly just bringing your toes to point up to the ceiling and enjoy it here. It's a great way to introduce some circulation to the whole body. Being inverted is profound benefits to the brain stem, to the heart, to the whole system. Gives us nice energies for the day, for the morning, for the evening. Just don't do your headstand way too late at night. If you're practicing in the evening time at sundown, or evening time at sundown, just being mindful what time you get to your Shavasana. If you're not going to bed until about 10 o'clock, it's nice to do this around 4:30, 5 o'clock in the afternoon. We're staying here for about a minute and a half at the most. Again, you're just breathing in and out, breathing in and out. Enjoying steadiness, balance, peace, tranquility. This is your inner strength, your resilience. We are here to take good care of our bodies, our mind, our spirit, emotions, and our physical body. In a few moments here, we're going to go ahead and fold it halfway down. If you can see your toes, that's about where your 90 degrees will stop for 5 breathing in and out. And then you're going to slowly prepare to come back without falling over. So be mindful, toes pointed. And then slowly we're going to go ahead and flow down to child's pose. and bringing that all the way down towards the floor. And again, coming down gracefully is always a beautiful thing if you can make it. And then drop your head, stay down, hands forward, sink your heels and your glutes coming together. Just taking a few moments here to breathe, breathe, breathe. It's the essence of the practice. If you're breathing right, the practice is correct. And we're going to slowly take a chaturanga here and prepare for closing. So again, upward facing dog, inhale, downward facing dog, look forward, and then we're going to come to seated to take our lotus position. And if you can find your lotus, that would be wonderful. Deep pranayama ujjayi. Beautiful. Hands behind your feet if possible to bind. Otherwise, just grab your elbow to elbow. Inhale here as you're moving through small increments of your body. Exhale, we'll go ahead and melt our head down towards the floor. And again, just minding your own breath again. In and out. The entire practice moves with the breath. In and out. Beautiful practice. In and out. And then we're going to slowly rise in just a few moments, keeping your eyes closed. You're going to place your hands into a meditative position where your own fingers are together and your 3 other fingers are pointing down towards the earth to seal the practice. This is yoga mudra earlier, mudrasana, and this is padmasana, sitting still. Deep breath. Continue the inhale. Exhale. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. We're going to prepare for Utplatihi, placing your hands down to the floor, palms facing forward. Inhale, breathing and bringing your half lotus or modified or full lotus up to float. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're going to come down slowly, continuing your breath. If you want to stay up a little longer, like I'm doing, you may do so. Sometimes it's hard to do that. Once you're here, you can set your knees down on the forward, towards your top of your mat, and then place your hands in front. You can float back, bringing your elbows underneath your hips here, in between your breastplate, your rib cage, and then again, floating away to chaturanga, lower plank position, to up dog, and then to downward facing. Beautiful practice today. We're going to go ahead and come on forward and prepare for shavasana, and just bringing your body up to the top, and then ragdoll your spine coming up, and we'll come to a beautiful closing together. Thank you for celebrating your practice. You may repeat the video at any time that you have the time to do so at home. Om Swasti Prajabhyaha Paripalayantam Nayana Maryana Mahim Mahishaha Go Brahmanabhyaha Subhamastu Nityam Lokaha Samastaha Sukhino Bhavantu Shanti 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 Om. Vinyasa, hands to the top. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, head up. Exhale, float back. Inhale, chest lifted. Exhale. Enjoy turning your body around completely away from the same way that you started and taking your feet apart. Open your arms, palms facing up to receive the beautiful grace of life and the beauty of life. Thank you for celebrating your practice. Namaste. Remaining here for a few more moments before you turn it off. Just lay down. The video stops. You're fine. Thank you again for joining and making it your practice. Aloha. Namaste. Rest.